Hi and welcome to This is Fine DFIR. In this tutorial I'm going to go through analyzing the Chrome web history using Sqlite DB browser, which is a really nice tool and it's free. And it basically allows you to drop the Chrome history file into the DB browser, and then as you can see all your tables are populated and you can basically right click each one and go through it. Now, to make some of the data more readable, you will need to execute an SQL statement against, like, for example, the timestamp field in order to get it from epoch into a more human readable timestamp. So why would we look at the Chrome history or any web history? Well, in terms of Chrome, it records not just what the user visits and how they got there essentially, but also like how many times they visited the page, the time they visited it at, how long they spent there. Then you've also got the downloads table, which records anything that was downloaded through the web browser and the size of the file, the URL that the file was downloaded from, the type of file that was downloaded. I believe it records if the file is opened or not also. The other useful table is the keyword search terms and the visits, which they're pretty self-explanatory. But for today's tutorial, I'm going to go through the downloads table and the URLs table. Okay, so I've already pre-populated them here in the browse data section, but it's basically as easy as just right-click and then click browse table. Okay, so we're in the downloads table, as you can see right now, and the downloads table records the file that was downloaded and the path, start time and end time of the download, the size of the file in bytes, the URL and refer, so how the file got to the user's workstation, and the type of file, as I mentioned, which is extremely useful. The other table is the URLs table. So here all the URLs the user visited is recorded, as well as the title of the URL, the visit count, and the last visit time. Now, as we've seen, all these timestamps are in epoch. So in order for us to better understand the time, we would convert it into a more human readable format, which I'll go through now. And I'll also show you how to make the volume of data smaller through different filters, and looking for specific strings and in specific time frames. First one I'm going to show you is basically how to run a search between a start and end time. So right here you'll see, first of all, I convert the timestamp from epoch into a timestamp we understand. Also select some other fields from the downloads table, the tab refer, the URL, the refer, target path, total bytes, MIME type, and I output it here, and I search between the following two times because I don't want too much information. I just want to see what the user was doing right around then, what they may have downloaded. As you can see, I have the following here. So this is the URL the file was downloaded from, and this is where it was downloaded to, the size of the file, and the type of the file. The next table we're going to query on is the URLs table. So again, convert date and time to a human readable format, and we're going to search on a specific domain this time. So we're not having to view too much data. So here we're going to search for any URLs that contain the string sans.org. So as you can see to the left, we have the timestamp, title, and the URL. All very useful information. Okay, so that's a quick how-to on using Sqlite DB browser to search through a Chrome database. I'm going to attach some extra notes at the bottom of the video, such as the location of these history files, as well as links to the tools. Thanks very much for watching, and see you next time.